All right, everybody. Happy Monday. That was an awkward silence. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're getting some Christmas shopping done. Okay. Don't be last minute like like I usually am. So, all right. Giving everybody a clue here, okay? So if you're a procrastinator, it's December the 9th, okay? You can do it this week and not have to wait till the last minute. Talking to myself. All right. And that goes right along with the word that we're going to go into Monday. So, what I love kind of in December words to look at as we're in December is like, what can help us prepare for 2025? Like, what's words? And I hope I say this all the time, but we're all at different places. There's people that tune into this that are they're retired. Think about Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob, how many years, Dr. Bob? Long time. He was a dentist and practiced dentistry. And now he's getting to live a life of retirement. But there's goals and things that he wants to accomplish, right? So I want us all like to go and be thinking about the next year of what is it I want to do in my health, finances, profession, like whatever it is, relationships, like find things to grow, right? I say this all the time. I tell myself this um, God put us here to thrive, not to survive. And so, what are we going to thrive at in 2025, no matter our age or where we're at? So, the word I looked at this morning was mindfulness. Um, Andrea won't be with us this morning. She's actually on the way back from Canada. So I think she took a red eye, and I don't know when she got in, but I think she flew during the middle of the night. But the word's mindfulness. And have you ever been on an airplane without any Wi-Fi and there's nothing to do? And maybe you don't have any music, something happened, there's no music, and you're just up there and you're soaring in the air and you've got all these thoughts going through your head, right? Well, mindfulness can be a special thing. It's the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something. Um, the mental state achieved by focusing on the awareness of your present moment. And where I went this morning is every single one of us on the coach's corner are at a different place in life. There's somebody on here frustrated with your life right now. Things going on. You're just frustrated. You won't tell nobody because too much pride in that. So you're just frustrated. You know what? I have too. And there's areas of my life I'm frustrated in right now when you start to think about it. This whole life thing is tough. You get your health in line and your business is out of line. You get your business in line and you've gained 20 pounds, and you get both of them in line and your relationships are upset with you. And then you get them in line and you feel like spiritually you've kind of drifted a little bit. And it's like, oh my goodness, is this whole juggling thing going to go on the rest of my life? Yes, it is. It's called life. And so I share that because we're all going through it, right? We're all going through it some way or another. But a lot of times, pride is the thing that holds us back, right? When really, and I'm talking to myself, when if I was just mindful and be okay with being mindful of where I'm at this current state, right? I could grow from it. And I come across this quote that said, mindfulness is the aware, the balanced acceptance of my present experience. Just accepting this is where I'm at, right? So I look personally at times where, man, I've gotten myself in good physical shape and I'm like feeling good about myself. Have you ever been there? And then before you know it, like life gets crazy and you go on a traveling spree. And before you know it, you're like, where did those 15 pounds come from? And then you're mad and you start spiraling out of control. And then before you know it, you're eating ice cream every day. And 15's turned to 20. And at some point, you got to hit the reset button, or before you know it, you're having to buy a whole new wardrobe because you're growing, you're getting bigger. And so that happens in every walk of life. For me, I can look at my business and go, oh, it's not, and I can get frustrated and watch it just spiral, right? And so here's where I went this morning. Mindfulness is really what it is it's the emotional intelligence that gets us to focus on where we're currently at without judgment. I put on 10 pounds. Hey, it happens to the best of them, right? I lost $100,000. I hope not, but I lost $10. It happens to the best of them. Hey, I got in an argument with somebody I care about. Oh, that never happens, does it? Okay. Sometimes we just have to be mindful of where we're currently at, but not beat ourselves up too bad, right? Not be too judgmental of our own self and realize it's just life. I was talking to someone just yesterday about relationships, and they were like, whew, I'm out of one. I'm gonna make, and they were like, I gotta quit doing it. I said, you know what? Wouldn't it be good if we were just all perfect humans? We just made all the right decisions all the time. But guess what? There's only been one perfect human walk this world, and it's not you or me. So we're going to make mistakes. We're going to have challenges. We're going to make the wrong move. It's just life. But being mindful of that and going, okay, I'm going to clear my desk off and I'm going to structure. So here's the thing. Maybe it's stress going on right now for you. Maybe it's high blood pressure if you go do your blood work. Maybe it's anxiety. Maybe it's your job performance in 2024. Or maybe it's even job burnout. You ever been burned out of something? Like, I'm tired of doing this. It's just kind of mundane. Um, it could be even depression, insomnia, like, but the first thing I got to do is I've got to be mindful and I've got to recognize where I'm at. And then I can start making directional steps in the right direction, right? If I feel like I'm going into a depression or my anxiety's high, then maybe I've got to listen to some audios that can get me back on track. Maybe I got to detach, go have a spa day. Maybe I need to get out in nature. Maybe I need to go see Arlene and Enos. Let them coach me up, right? I mean, we have to first acknowledge where we're at in these different segments. And then we got to figure out, okay, what do I got to do to get me in the right spot, right? I always say this with my health. I don't know about you, but when I find myself slipping on the whole, all right, I'm starting to gain weight, I'm starting to eat bad. If I will go like, it might just be a pair of new running shoes that changes my mind, right? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get me a new pair of shorts for this exercise I'm about to start doing. It's like almost the preparation will start to sink me in. And before you know it, does that make sense to anybody? Do you do that? Right. So I even think about it in my job. Sometimes I get a little bit, you know, I got a lot of things going on. And sometimes I just have to take 2 or 3 days and say, no, I'm coming in my office. This is my office downtown. If you noticed that, those are real buildings back there. Since we live in a day where everybody uses screensavers. So, but sometimes I just have to come into my office and clear the workspace and go, okay, I'm going to get organized. I'm going to think about where I need to work. I'm going to think about my different areas, right? Because sometimes I catch myself and I'm just running. And I need a few days to go, okay, I got to recalibrate. Okay. Does that make sense? Or even with my finances. I want to tell you, I've lost. Okay. So I can write a book about the losses. But I love to invest and look at things and see how we can allow the dollar to go earn more, right? So sometimes when I've not had a great year of investing or finances or whatever, I just got to start stringing little wins together. So it's like, okay, how can I cheat a little money out of here to invest over here? And it could be small wins, right? Doesn't have to be big money. Small wins strung together gets my mindset back focused in the direction it needs to be to set me up for a better year of finances. Okay. So I don't know if that helps, but I'm going to end with this. Think about this. Going into 2025, I think we all need to be mindful of the different phases of our life, our spirituality, our health, our finances, our professions. Okay. Some of us have multiple professions. And the first thing I got to do in December, if I want to get ahead of the curve in 2025, is I got to pay attention. Where am I at? What's been my wins this year? What's been my deficits this year? Don't be judgmental. It's just the scale. Okay. Here's where I'm at. I got to pay attention. And then I got to live in the moment. Here's where I'm at, and here's what I can do about it going into 2025. And I'm going to accept myself, right? Because sometimes we can beat ourselves up too much, and it can keep us like behind. I hear people say it all the time. They're losing weight, or they're affecting their health in a positive way, but when they step up in front of the room, they can't accept, oh my gosh, I feel so good. I've lost this. They've got to project it on, I'm not where I want to be. Does that make sense? Because the journey's not over. Like, reward yourself, enjoy the moments that where you've won, accept yourself. Those are my thoughts around being mindful. And I think this month is a great month to be mindful for what we have, where we're at in the moment, not beat ourselves up, and where are we going? Like, what are the things that we want to add to make ourselves better going into 2025? So, guys, that was my kickoff for this Monday. I love you so much. I hope you have a great day out there, and we'll see you back tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach. Great call.
Thank you, guys. Love you so much. Grateful for you.
Thank you so
Great
much.
job,
Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day, everyone.
Always, always.
Thank you. See you, Masaba.
See you guys.
Great day out there.
Love all you guys. Appreciate you.
Everybody. Love y'all.
Blessings.
Have a good